Right, hello. Most of you now are going to be expecting us to be this video coming from Dulverton or Tewkesbury. We're actually at home. We should have set off Thursday the 10th of July. We got up nice and early, having packed the caravan the day before, and they went to the car. It's got a flat tyre, so he gets the pump out, pumps it up, moves the car backwards and forwards, finds a nail right in the corner. It's an unrepairable puncture, so I've got to get a new tyre. So I shops around, finds a part worn, which happens to be better than the rest of the tyres on the car, but that's another story. And we decided to cancel the overnight stop at Tewkesbury and meet Bob and Jenny at Exmoor Dulverton on Friday and have a longer drive. So we gets up Friday morning, bright and early. Caravan, how does she get through there again?
She conduct flap, she pushes it up.
Oh. Sorry,
what she did yesterday?
The cat's just come in with the fly screen shut. So, we've got the caravan out just after 9 AM and we're on the road. We get onto the M60 and within 16 miles of leaving home, probably within about 15 mile after leaving home, I kind of glances at the instrument cluster. I thought, oh, the heating it's overheating. So I thought, right, we're only like less than a quarter mile from less than half a mile from the slip road, so come off at the next junction. So I thought, get off at the next junction, stop and get it sorted. Like, unfortunately, I don't know how long it had been like that, because we only went another less than a quarter of a mile. We just got onto the slip road. The car cut out, and we ended up with no power steering. The brakes had failed. Well, not failed, but they weren't power assisted anymore. So I pressing like hell. I managed to get the car up onto an embankment, but the caravan's still stuck in the road, isn't it, love?
Yeah.
At this point, Sharon shouts, "There's smoke coming from under the engine." So it's a case of mad panic. Everybody out of the car, and we get everything. I get out and get away from the car, and then I thought to myself, I'll open the bonnet to let the engine cool down a bit. Apparently this is the worst thing you can do if you've got smoke coming from under your engine. Do not open the bonnet, because you just fuel the fire. Well, luckily there wasn't a fire, so we were alright on that score. But unfortunately the car had overheated and we were stranded. It wouldn't start. So the outcome of it was I've blown the cylinder head gasket and could have also warped the engine block, and it's going to cost best part of £2,000 to fix. The car's not worth £2,000, so we're now faced with the problem of having to get another car. But going back to the story, we're on the hard shoulder, we're like 15 yards from the roundabout, and I've gone into blind panic. I can't find the breakdown recovery services number, and now Sharon had a card in her phone, so got that sorted. I rung up, I told them we had a caravan up back. I told them it was stuck out into the middle of the road, causing a problem to oncoming traffic. And I've calmed down a bit by now, and I'm waiting for them to come along. And as look at it, like I've had my Ivy's jacket on. You're supposed to clear away from the car when you broke down on the motorway, but as we were back to the other junction, I said to Sharon, because it had started raining, you may as well just sit in the car. I stood at the back of the caravan with my Ivy's jacket on, and if cars were coming up in that lane, I was pointing, get out of that lane, get out of that lane, and they were getting out of that lane and giving us a little wave saying thank you. But it was so frightening because people coming up at heck of a speed even though you're at the outskirts. Eventually the highways agency man arrives, and I was so glad to see him. Even in the end, when it cost us £150 for them for the highways agency to get us off the motorway out of the way, because there was a cock up with green flag, and which we're not going to go into at the moment because that all still needs to be sorted out. He come and he got out of the car and I said, I'm so glad to see you, like, you know, and he immediately coned the area off, so we're all safe then, because the cones were out for like half a mile down the road. He'd coned it all off, so they're all, and he was a really nice man, a really helpful guy. Then, because of the cock up with green flag, highways agency had us removed off the road, and this really nice guy lad come along with his lorry, gets us into the car with a dog, which we'd been told the dog would have to stay in the car, but this guy said no, that's not the case. So he let the dog in the car, and he was talking to us. He's brought us home in the car, with the car on the back of the lorry, and the lorry pulling the caravan. It was bigger than the usual Arctic, and he handled it brilliantly. He brought us home. He got the car. He did a quick diagnostic of the car, gave us his verdict. We've since had other verdicts, and they all say the same thing. But that's why we are not now down Devon or Somerset, wherever we were supposed to be. If you do get into this situation and you do see your heater thing go up, just get off the motorway onto the hard shoulder, stop your car, get out, get to a safe distance, call your breakdown provider. That way you will not incur the charges we incurred. Having said that, if you do find yourself in this situation we're in, an highways agency comes along, you know it's going to cost you money. But I tell you what, it's well worth it, because that guy was brilliant. You just feel so much safer with him, and his Range Rover thing stuck in the middle of the road with all its lights flashing and cones everywhere. It was, you know, I calmed down tremendously after that. But best thing is, don't go into a panic, keep yourself composed, make sure you know where your card is for your breakdown recovery, make sure you've got breakdown recovery, because if you haven't, it's going to cost you a lot more than the £150 it cost us, because once they got us to a safe place, Green Flag then took us home, even though it was the same company that was working for Green Flag. So yeah, that's all we wanted to say. We just really wanted, we're not away on a holiday, so the videos are not going to be coming out as thick and fast as we thought they were going to be. However, because I'm now at home and I haven't got any work booked in, and Sharon's off for a fortnight anyhow, we'll probably have 2 or 3 days out here and there, so we'll probably do a bit of videoing then. Have you had anything you'd like to say, Shaz?
No, just glad we got home safe.
Yeah, it was a nightmare. Weren't it, Bex? We were all rather shaken, weren't we? But no, it was. I just can't express how grateful you are to see Highways Agency turn up when they do, because it was horrendous. So, anyhow, the whole point of this video is to let you know why we're not where we're supposed to be, what's going to be happening. Like I said, we're probably going to go out for a day out here, a day out there. We've also got to get a new car sorted. In the meantime, my dad's had to give up driving, so I can run around in his little Peugeot 206. Unfortunately, he ain't going to pull this Caravan, so I need to get something sorted to pull the Caravan with.
Could tie his car and my car together, it might do it.
Oh yeah, but I'd have what would that make it? A Peugeot 206 and a Peugeot 107 would make it a 3 or 13. Yeah, we've made a new car, 3 or 13. So yeah, we're happy now. We've not. We was rather depressed on Friday. So, but we're happy now. We're safe. We're at home, and that's the main thing. We just hope that we can get a new tow car sorted for our September trip. So you now know what we're up to, what's happened. And it's also caught Bob and Jenny up a bit because they've got this little motorhome that they haven't got much room in. So we had all their beer in our Caravan, and they've got Bexy's new bed in their van. So
The fridge has stopped working.
Oh, and their fridge has stopped working, so they could have had cold stuff in our fridge, but never mind. It's unfortunate that's happened. So anyhow, that's it for today, guys. And if you did like the video, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the notification icon. And if you can share, that'd be great. Especially more so though, because if there's other people out there that probably don't watch YouTube, so if you can share it on your your social media, then it will help people who are not on YouTube, who might get in the same difficulties. So
Hope to be back on the road soon.
yeah, we hope to be back on the road soon. We're hoping to still keep fetching you regular videos, but like I said, we were banking on like 14 videos in this like 14-day period, which we would have then give you over a 7-week period, but that's gone by the by. So talking about by the by, we're going to say goodbye.
See you later.
Bye, Bex, bye.